4 your time. Damn, you put in a good run there late. Granted, you got off at what time your time? Like 1:30 or 2? Was it like 2 maybe? Had to be about 2:30, something like that. You fell asleep. Oh no, you didn't fall asleep, dude. I thought that, yeah, that's right. You got off. You said, alright, bro. Yeah, there was a couple times in that last game where I thought you were asleep, and then all of a sudden you'd play some song or something. All of a sudden, I'd ask you something, you wouldn't even answer like 3 times. I'm like, oh no. I was like, oh no, he's asleep. And all of a sudden something comes on. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Oh yeah. I always feel great about this time of the day, just phenomenal. Noon, it's 12:23. Hat trick for Patrick. 2 cups. Take 7 like little meat. Wasn't quite satisfied with that scheme. There we go. That's all better. A little better contrast there. So we're just gonna go full 1960s. Should be the way to go. Throwbacks with black cleats on. I like it. Oh, yeah, I'd highly advise you to just download that Rapper Gone Bad album, like I said. Yeah, that's where you'll 99. Straight Jim D high school type shit. One of my own timers. That's where that song Fire's on though. It's on that album. Yeah, Fire got like local regional play. It still does to this day. Now you'll probably hear it on like national radio shows. You'll hear it like just in the background or something. You'll hear it like while the DJ's talking, like going, yeah, coming up on at blah blah blah, you know. It'll just be playing.
But it's time for a little football.
Right. Oh, dude. Yeah, but everyone made money on his name after he died for years. Like all these guys were coming out, Mac Dre's Fizz Nation albums, and all these young guys that probably didn't even barely know him. That were just rapping on shit with his name on it, using his name. R.I.P. Mac Dre.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they?
He said, I've never seen anything like it, man.
They lose this game, so they understand the importance
I haven't seen anything like it.
And stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0.
Oh, now Broncos lead the division. Raiders in a wild card hunt now, 6-5. Sammy McCarthy and company. That's great. We got to knock them out and get those guys in. Gotta hope the Chargers fall off the map. They started out hot too. So they're still in there. Raiders got the Texans this week. That's gonna be a big game. Green Bay and Chicago. I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let the ticker run and see the matchups. Tampa Bay, Miami. Tampa Bay. Kevin Sherry trying to knock my Tampa Bay back. Washington, Dallas. That's a big division game. Cincinnati in the hunt. Marcus. Atlanta and New Orleans still in the hunt. Dude, some big games this week. Playoff implications. Look at that. Look at New England, 6-4. Still playing great ball. Rams are 8-4, dude. Hell of a team. Hell of a record. That was Ferrer and company. Jacksonville's still antsy. I was still trying to keep their hopes alive. They both need a win. Cleveland and the Chargers, another good game. Fuck, great matchups this week. Oh, look at that. Niners, Cardinals, the two worst teams in the league going after it. Baltimore and KC, another playoff implication game for KC. Look at that. Detroit and Minnesota trying to keep their hopes alive. Wow, what a dude. This is the best week yet as far as like, well, this is about the time of the year too where everything's important. It's like that 1 week, a make or break week for a lot of teams.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is fielded at the goal line.
Whoa, how was that not a late hit? I feel like I pressed the hit stick like up like 2 feet out of that, like 3 yards out of that.
12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes.
Oh,
Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny when we talked to him. All he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
Crazy.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Dude, you guys juked every one of my
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down.
I just got to go back to just tackling, I think, and just shutting them down completely.
They established the tone.
I'm going for way too many
nasty,
fucking big plays.
physical. They can't wait to get after people. That
play
allows
just
the
more
rest of the
sound.
offense to
And
feel
then the hits will
confident.
come,
That
I
first
think.
down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp
play my
run for a
best.
first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Watson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally stop him, and a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
They're covering 2 guys.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Maybe.
Here's Jones on first down. And it's caught.
Could be.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
New viewer, who are you?
16-yard touchdown.
State your name.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And now out comes Houston. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. But look there at the defensive starters for the Colts. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
He's not going to get me.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Money ball.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 85 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
What? Holding on the defense?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take
defense
that.
on the return. Okay.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Jones now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Dude, watch this play. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Your controller died or something. Yo. Watch this play. Chester Calloway with a big old block on the blitz. And we started Jones today. He's got bar open on a slant. It's a big old juke. A big old juke again. Dude, I'm just... And another one. If I would have just juked that last one in and then back out real quick, I probably might been able to cut it back the other way and go. I know, yeah. No. Because he has that PlayStation Plus thing or EA, whatever it is. You're gonna do it too.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones, his throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I made a new song, he said.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh my God, how does he not get
about
in
a yard
there?
shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The numbers for him from a week ago.
We gotta keep that song on now.
130 in the yardage department and a touchdown too.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title.
It's fun if you got your game I feel too.
A second down play, loss of 2 yards.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Right now.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
No, I saw him at the AT&T though, and Ray walked up to him and said, dude, I was with Ray, dude, we were hammered. It was after the AT&T, and he just got done with his round. He's inside the freaking Pebble Beach Lodge, and we're in there. We got our cocktails, and I go, hey, Joe Buck. I go, how you doing, man? He goes, hey, how are you? I shook his hand. He was right there. And Ray turns around, he goes, this is Joe Buck, and he looked at me like, this, and I go, yeah, and he goes, this is Joe Buck right here, and he's pointing at him, looking at him, and Ray's like, just swerving, and I go, yeah, and Ray grabs his hand, he goes, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, so, can you hear me? Dude, Ray shook his hand and he wouldn't let go. Joe.
So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Yeah.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Jones throwing on 4th down. And he's got his target.
Yeah, can you hear me? Bro, can you hear me? Hello?
From 3 yards out, and the Colts, they add on to their advantage. That's two really excellent drives for them to start this ball game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Dude, you couldn't hear me because you were too far away.
Great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
About the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making.
Yeah, and Ray was going, "This is Joe Buck right here," like looking like he was gonna murder him. He had the crazy eyes. I go, "Yeah," and he grabs his head, and Ray goes, and Joe Buck goes, "Hey, how's it going?" And Ray shakes his hand, and Joe Buck was looking at me like, "Will you tell your friend to give me my hand back?" Ray was probably squeezing it harder than any. He was trying to break his hand, dude. It was the funniest thing. And Joe goes, he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Where's Mickelson at?" I go, "Oh, he's just finished up 17. I think he should be rolling through." He goes, "Yeah, I'm waiting on him. He owes me a cocktail." I was like, "Nice." Oh, dude, he was the coolest guy ever, dude. I hate Joe Buck, and really, I met him, and he was like the nicest guy ever. Just cool with all the people. Like, "Hey, what's going on? How are you guys doing?" He's like the most normal guy ever compared to how he sounds on TV, like how he announces.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off near the 34.
Mary out with a pick.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yeah, dude, and he was the coolest guy ever, and Ray grabbed his hand and tried to break him back. Joe Buck was probably thinking, "Dude, when are you going to give me my hand back?"
On defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, I hate him, dude. I hated him, and I met him, and I changed my entire mind about him, but I still hate him as an announcer. Because he just doesn't he sound like a prick, like a dick? And he's totally not, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, that's why Ray grabbed his hand. He hates it. He wanted to kill him. He was going, "This is Joe Buck." He probably couldn't even barely see, dude. He probably couldn't even see straight. No, he didn't. He goes, this is Joe Buck. Right here, this is Joe Buck, dude. I go, "Yeah, this is Joe Buck." Dude, he probably thought Ray was going to absolutely maul him.
Last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He was looking at me like, "Bro, this is your homie. Why is he trying to kill me? Trying to break my hand?" He was trying to pull his hand away from him, and Ray was hanging on, like getting pulled with him. Like it was
never make the mistake that the slot receivers.
No, Ray always challenged every man like that challenged every guy's manhood. That way he was always would see if he was strong or if you could do this or do that. It was always like he was the most competitive person ever.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second
he
and 9.
couldn't throw a ball 5 feet.
On 2nd and 9, Watson.
Oh, Jerry Richardson.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30.
No.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Mike Bellatone, who are you talking about?
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown.
Mike Bella. Oh my God, did he? Which one? What picture? Oh yeah, I know. He was like the first person. He was the first person, I think.
But nowadays the patience level isn't quite there. He's have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Yeah.
And all the way down the inside of
he's a homer.
That good for 19.
No, not at all. He doesn't even know who Jim Anton is. He's probably seen him and wonders why is this no one Johnny here right now.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week,
he probably makes jokes and everyone probably looks at him and goes, "Dude, that's Jim Anton." He's fucking bad.
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great
what a run by Callaway right there.
14th touchdown now on the year.
Kind of what he's built for.
They add on to their advantage.
Looks like he was dead to rights.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game when one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the
no,
whole
I
deal.
know. I know you are. Is that what you want?
Right now, they are all over.
You better put it on.
Started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory,
you don't think I know that
position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Raphael or Keith Bowley.
Deshaun Watson and the Texans offense trot back out there. And unfortunately for him, this montage, not highlights, lowlights in this one, partner.
Way too many
this might be one of those games where we pick off like, where we get like 9 turnovers.
Sometimes it's on the teammates, but it all comes back to him. It goes on his ledger. So when you're playing this type of a game, you start to look for other ways to get out of it. Do you throw it to shorter passes, some check downs? Maybe
he just, dude, watch this. He reversed. He went all the way across the fucking line.
And then you got to watch the tape and figure it all out. So the next time, it doesn't happen again.
So far, the tape, 4 interceptions. And this should be the final play.
Getting the blocks, everything perfect.
Now we'll
they ran play action of the whole game.
He's going to air one out.
That is sickening, guy. How they can do that.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Mike Milton had a shot at the superstar this year and fucking took a big old lift. He had 3 picks in 2 games and they gave him a shot and he did nothing.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation,
I can never get a superstar. I can never get a superstar.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't
get
the same credit for it.
I think that's only happening in the this whole thing.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I'm going to run the ball here. I knew it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Called that a very strong gain of 24. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Watson.
Good on him.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down
he
goes.
Hit that flat, it was wide open. 9 sacks for last year. He's going to get in double digits again.
You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defense is more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of the game.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
I switched into cover 2 at the last second. Covered his first target was that tight end,
incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
Look at that kick.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running
Look at this
field.
return. See, this is what I've been trying to do.
He's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team.
Look at this.
Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing.
Oh, man, if I could have broke that stiff arm right there, I'd
just say now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33.
Oh, dude. I hit the truck as soon as I touched the ball. I knew I was going to get fucking hammered right there. Watch that.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait.
I want to know how I get 8.5 a pop on this play.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jones going to throw right side here.
That's how I get it.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
I know. It's unreal. That's why I keep saying it.
Hightower.
Look at Hightower.
And they corral him just a
Dude,
couple
that guy didn't get
yards
in my
shy of
way.
the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Dude, these guys are playing
Lots of praise on this
inspired
drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
57's Mike.
Now Jones from the gun.
No. Only I can do that.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
He got rid of it.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nice play.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
This is where the tight end stays the block.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Fuck.
And he's got
That's
his
that
man
formation.
on the
I know all these
He's
formations.
exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half.
I knew that play was
It's a
coming
first
because I
down.
was so late on it.
So in the second
I wanted
quarter,
to
he's
confirm
already
that the
up
tight
over
end was going to
100
block on
yards
that
receiving
fucking
And isn't
formation.
100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter
that's
that and have a profound effect on this game.
On the RPO.
No gain on the play
I get
there.
more
It'll be
sacks on
2nd down.
RPOs than any team I've ever seen. These guys just fucking get
And
right
we've
in.
hit the 2-minute mark in this
Unblocked.
first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Oh, the one that you dream of.
Another interception. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Oh, in front of the fucking Houston crowd. I just went straight left.
This lead even further. Boy, it's
Right
been
to
a
the
while since I've
fucking
seen a
wall.
team struggle this badly in the first half.
Hit
I
the
think
old
all they want to do
signature.
is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come
They
out and
missed
start
like
the third quarter.
four full
But if
games.
things don't improve fast then, I
No,
think the
3 because I
backups
had
get
the
a lot
bye,
of
so
play
I
in the
missed
second
3
half.
games, 3 full games.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there.
And he was only getting like
the
half of, not like a third of the snaps out of the 4-3. He's only playing 4-3.
Touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's
I remember
in
he
the
had
air.
one pick. There was this one pick that I had on him that made me realize he was going to be the best player ever. It was
at about the
dude,
21-yard line.
he did that, it was that play, it was that interception, but he it was the farthest,
There again
longest
is the running back
dive
as he
reach
trots onto the
into a
field.
run I've
He's
ever
been good.
seen.
They've
Dude.
utilized him
It was
well,
like
but they're
fake. It
losing
was like
here
a
in the
glitch
second
how
quarter.
far
What
he
might they
flew.
change offensively?
I think that what you
But
try
that
and
was
do
when I
is
was like, okay.
expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way.
I missed him with the hit stick, and I think I still hit him with it the second time. I pressed it twice.
Later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of
his type
game.
of route
Might they
too,
get
right
him the
there.
ball in some space in some different ways here. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
That
football.
was scary. I thought he was going to get that crosser, that tight end or whatever it was, over the middle, behind
10
him.
yards to go. Ball
Kind
on
of
the
bit too early
43.
on that, but it worked out. It was to the right guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Watson. It's a short one here.
Dude, I gotta pick that off. I gotta be ready for that.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all
timeout
tight ends
at
are created
101
equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brian Bowman out of that dollar defense with only the 3 linemen gets there every time somehow. I don't get it.
The Texans send the punter out.
He always gets around that edge.
Pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Maybe the ends are split out a little wider in that formation. I don't know. Look at this little slurve motion.
Return of 29 yards. And
that was, I thought it was like the best control I ever had, just running. No juke, nothing.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart
what a
go ahead and take your
by.
lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That wasn't really what I wanted to do
as they'll
there.
come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
You can sling it.
Back-to-back good plays have
His
along the
name's
move on first
look at his
down.
real name. Yeah, he does.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete.
He's got that 94 throw, 95 throw power.
At the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Yeah.
This quarterback now,
LimeWire.
after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this
Might
drive.
be the one,
it's
Bill.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 25 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, Jones
as
is
his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's
He's got the
a lead that
protection,
excites a team as they head into the
He is
half.
more
Good
my
way to
style
finish
too, I
things
think.
off.
Yeah,
But I feel like I like Burns.
That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see
It
if
was
they
weird,
decide
dude.
to
It was
kinda
like when
squeak
Burns was
kick
in
or
there, I
what they're
felt
gonna
like
do
I
on the
had to
kickoff.
scramble
You don't wanna
more.
give up a big play right
And now
before
that
the
Jones
half
is in,
ends.
it's like they're
Let's
blocking.
field it a few yards into the end zone.
No,
And
but
not
like
wanting
it's
to
weird.
risk
The blocking
anything
feels
early in the
different. Like
half.
it felt like
Just
they were
take a knee
pushing
and
me
they'll
out of
bring
the
the
pocket a
football
lot. They were
out to
blitzing the hell out of me.
25.
I don't know. It was weird.
Houston's offense already at the
Now
line
with
set to get
Jones,
going.
it's like they can
from
block,
this
and I
spot
just
in the
got a
field with
pocket
the
to
clock where
just
it's
fire
at,
it
you think
now.
we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this
I want to make them
situation,
meal it
that's
again
the
just so I can
proper
get
play.
another -2 yards or
We do know
whatever it
there's
is
some
on the
risk
ledger.
takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock
I do
runs
it every
out.
time. I just want them. Yeah, I just want them to get negative yards.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Right.
So we've reached
Yeah,
halftime
exactly.
here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an
Already.
interesting one right off the bat. And that game tied at
7.
7 in the second quarter.
Look at that slobber knocker, like no yards.
From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins
The battle
at home
for
at Hard Rock
Florida.
Stadium.
Nick
And they trail
Quinones
the
and
visiting
company.
Buccaneers as that game has gone to the half. The Bucks seem to be on their way to what would be a good
yeah, it'll
victory.
be like 17-14 final.
Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier
We gotta
Field.
help them out.
And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers.
That's
the Packers could help their playoff case
Can't crush
as
it
a
once for
victory would get them to 7-4 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ecom Flow, that's his name. Ecom Flow.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to
Ecom
start quarter number 3.
That's his name.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
Yeah, that could have went for about 100 yards.
Kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I ran this play about 10 times today already.
On first down, Callaway. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. Callaway. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone.
Julius Peppers getting into the end zone.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
So that drives 7 plays in length, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Who's that, ASAP Ferg?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Everyone always sounds so much different on the mic than who it is.
For their first possession
I thought someone was Jay-Z once that you're listening to.
First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Watson off play action. And he will find his man complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been
biting on things by action.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Right there, 56. Hey, tighten down.
On first down, Callaway. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Jones, operating from the gun.
No.
Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson off the play fake. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Give him 6 on the play.
Oh, he was good.
And it'll be 4th down.
Played on some bad teams.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Let's go, baby.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. Yeah. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah,
wow, nice block, Sanderson, dude. He couldn't even hold the block on a
this
corner.
This one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Where we hit him with this, it'll fucking be easy.
On 2nd and 12.
No, come
Jones.
on.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That slot corner never goes to the outside on that route, bro.
He's going to be taken down with another first
down
as the
that as
stop's
fast
made at
as
the
I did.
Texans' 31-yard line.
I was just
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
What was it, 42-3 at half, and I have 1 touchdown in the quarter after that.
On second down now, Callaway. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Look at that power.
Home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied when he tried to get the second one.
On second down, Callaway.
He tried.
Second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Yeah, they were in a little different, just a little bit different of a coverage there, of a goal line.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8,
Dude,
9,
cannot connect on this fucking route right now.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Dude, I ran into my own block. I had the hole.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
And
that will force a turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on.
That's a safety.
Progress here. This is going to be a safety.
That worked out.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
We're going to see Tay Edwards in action.
This is taken around the 12.
Dude, he's electric. He probably would have ran one back by now.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I
like a
little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York? That's caught inside the 20.
Watch this play, Warner. You got to see this.
A big play there for Indy. 61 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Jones now. Throwing on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jones throwing again. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Curry Hall
and now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down
that
at the 9.
As soon as I threw it, he just
that throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left.
Look at that.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game.
They got another stop on the goal line.
Not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And again this time to the tailback. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to pump the ball, they've done so with that first run.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now it's Watson. And he's got his man on the end route.
I knew that play was coming too.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
An
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, they're not.
Throwing again is Watson. And he goes back with one complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Streaks. Verticals.
To the air yet again. Watson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading
of the verticals here, and the running back sits down.
Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, he got blocked out of there.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
225,000 hours.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside.
Where they get all their yards, I swear, is on the last drive.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Here's Watson.
I got a kick out of that one, partner.
Wow.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
Man-to-man on
guy
him.
of his size
Shredded
can't
it.
really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield.
Dude, I'm trying to go for the big hit like a
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
No, I do. I didn't think he was going to throw it there because I was like so in front of him. Oh my God.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Might be the one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really
Marcus
not
Barnes
much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
They
got a plane to catch.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys
only scored 9 points in the second half.
Points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?
Got
it makes
stopped on
their
the
job that
goal
much
line
easier
twice.
when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Colts, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Mac Branson, wide receiver, 10 catches for 155 yards for them out of Yale.
Everybody.
I've heard that. I've heard that before. I watched the video. Dude at workshop. So. Yeah. I got no upgrades this week. Right. We are in week 14, brother. Stefania Bell confirmed that Viking strong safety Marcus Nolan has a torn something out for the torn ACL. Russian Boris. Oh. It just sounds like some 90s shit.